Hello and welcome back to this course. Today in this video we are going to learn about the polymorphism. Polymorphism in Java is a concept by which we can perform a single action in different ways. Polymorphism means many forms. There are two types of polymorphism in Java: static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. Static polymorphism, also known as compile time polymorphism, and dynamic polymorphism, also known as runtime polymorphism. First of all, static or compile time polymorphism. Polymorphism that is resolved during compile time is known as static polymorphism. Method overloading is an example of compile time polymorphism. Now, what is method overloading? Method overloading allows us to have more than one method have the same name if the parameters of the methods are different in number, different sequence, different data types of parameters. Now in this video, we are only going to focus on the compile time or static polymorphism, and in that we will learn about the method overloading, in which the parameters of the method are different in numbers, different in sequence, and data types of the parameters are different. So let's discuss about this polymorphism in our NetBeans. Now here I am going to create a class with the name calculator. So type here class calculator. Now in the body of this class, I am going to create an instance function here. So I type here void add, and in the parameter I type int a comma int b. Now in the parameter of this function I have two variables, int a and int b, and I'm going to print here system dot out dot println addition and concatenate it a plus b. This is a very simple function that will print the sum of the two numbers that we pass through arguments from our main function. Okay, so now I am going to create a method with the same name, but this time we will follow the strategy. We will increase the numbers of the parameters of this function. I type here void add int a comma int b, and now you will see an error. What is the error? Method add is already defined in the class calculator. So now we are going to overload this function. I type another parameter here. I type here int c. Now in this way we have overloaded the add function. We have changed the amount of the parameters in that function. Now this time there are three parameters in this function. Again I am going to type a simple statement in it. I type here system dot out dot println and again addition and concatenate a plus b plus c. Okay, so we have one method that we have overloaded. Now again I am going to create a function. I type here void add. Now this time I am going to change the data types of the variables in the parameter. I type here double a and int b. Now simply I am going to print this on my screen. So I type here system dot out dot println addition and a plus b. Okay, and now we have a method that we have overloaded in two different ways. We have increased the numbers of the parameters in the function, and second time we change the data type of the variables in the parameter. And now the third time I am going to change the sequence of the variables. So I type here void add, and this time I type here int a and double b. Okay, so in this body of this function I type system dot out dot println addition a plus b. Okay, So see, we have one method add that we have overloaded in this class. We have 4 overloaded versions of add in our class. So now I am going to create the object of the class calculator in my main function. I type here calculator C1 equals to new calculator. Okay. So we have created the object of the class calculator. Now if I type here C1 dot, now you can see that we have add function in 4 different versions. We can use any one of them to add our numbers. For example, for this time I am going to choose the first one, that is double A and int B. In that I pass the first value double, I type here 5.5, and the second one will be integer, so I type here 20. Okay, so when I run this program, you will see this message on the screen. Okay, we are getting wrong answer because 5.5 and 20. There must be error in our code. So you can see that we have used the double and integer, this one. Okay, here we have to wrap a plus b in the parentheses. It is just concatenating a and b with our string. So I wrap all of these in the parentheses so that it does not concatenate our variable values with our string. We want to print the a plus b value. Okay, so now if I run this program, you will see 25.5 on the screen. That is the expected answer. Again, I am going to call C1 dot. Now again, you can see we have add methods with the 4 versions. We can use any one of them. This time I'm going to use the last one. I'm going to pass the 3 integer values here. I pass any one. And now if I run this program, you will see the expected answer on the screen. You can use all the methods that you want. Like this time I use the third one. I pass 2 integer values. And when I run this program, you will see the answer on the screen. So this is the method overloading. You are overloading the method in different ways. I repeat it once again. You can overload methods in 3 ways. You can change the amount of the parameters in the function. You can change the data types of the variables in the parameters, or you can change the sequence of the variables in the parameters. So in this way you can overload a function. And this overloading function is an example of static polymorphism or compile time polymorphism. I hope you understand about this technique, that how we can use our static polymorphism and function overloading. In our next video, we will discuss about a dynamic polymorphism. So that's it for this video. If you feel any problem while understanding polymorphism or any other topic, you can definitely ask me a question or message me. I will definitely help you. So I will see you in next video.